Alright, hello everybody. We're back at the Timberman Ridge trail park here in Butler County. And Duchess and I are out. Looks like she had to pee-pee a little bit. We were on our way. Thought I would bring her out today for a walk. Yeah, and if you make any messes, I'll be sure to clean it up, okay? Good girl. What a good girl. It's a gorgeous fall day here in October. And we were just here last week, I think, maybe a weekend before. But I wanted to bring Duchess along. She is I believe about she's about 9 years old now, I believe. She's a Jacksu. And Duchess has an interesting story. Right, Duchess? Yeah, kind of rescued her. Some friends of my wife. It was an elderly couple that had her, and this is about 5 years ago now. And Duchess, and that is her original name, we kept it. But her mommy had terminal brain cancer, and they needed to find a home for her. And I think she was going to end up going into a shelter, unfortunately. And we just kind of fell in love with her and decided that we would take her in. And it's been really one of the best decisions ever. Right, Duchess? Now, she's occupied right now. She's very happy to get outside. But yeah, part Jack Russell, I believe, part Shih Tzu. Very, very high energy dog. But she's also very calm too. She's got the best of both. And so we love her a bunch. But we're going to do a little walking around today when she's done sniffing around. We're over here by one of the ponds. And we're just going to walk on the nature trails because I've been finding that these are not walked as much. A lot of people like to come and exercise on the paved trail, which is great. But I actually prefer coming out here. It's there's a little more solitude. Alright, I can tell Duchess is very excited today. She's happy to be out. And of course I need to be getting out of the recliner more often myself and taking walks. Hey, Duchess. What's going on? She's very interested. There's so many scents out here. She's just going crazy. It's like a little kid in a toy store or something. She just smells everything, sees everything, and she wants to stop and check everything out. So honestly, I can't blame her. We haven't done enough of this, and actually I think, yeah, she's leaving a mark again. Okay, she does. She's been doing that quite a bit since we started. I think she's marking the trail. I don't know if she's marking it for herself or if that's her way to get back, but she's leaving her scent, I guess, for whoever else, whatever other dog comes by. I don't know, leaving her calling card. And again, it's a beautiful day. I think next week it's supposed to hit close to 80 here in Southwest Ohio. Oh, we got a squirrel. Yeah, that's why I have her on a leash, just to be safe. But this is an amazing park. I love it here. This is very peaceful. I'd say this is where I find my solitude. All right. So yeah, we're back in a familiar place. If anybody's seen any of the other videos, I've actually gone down this way. The last time I was here, I walked this partially. There's a nice trail that goes by the meadow. And I actually did find out there's a sign. That house over there is actually like part of like an education center for the Butler County Metro Park. So I've never been into it, but I was concerned at first that was like a private home, but it's actually part of the park area. So all this field here is as well. But yeah, we're going to stick on the trail and follow that around. And this is kind of nice being in the open here. Got the nice warmth of the sun, plus I can also see if anybody else is coming and has a dog. And you know, it's not that I'm overly afraid of anything, but yeah, I've been here before where unfortunately, you know, people have a bigger dog and they're not very good at controlling it. And I've seen a couple bad situations almost happen where you know, a big dog went after a little one, and just don't want that to happen. So yeah, if I see somebody coming, I'll probably just, you know, avoid them a little bit. But we're gonna go follow this trail. What do you think, Dutch? Are we having fun? Are we having a good time? You smell something, don't you? Yeah, it's just a gorgeous day. Really hasn't been a lot of fall colors this year. I think probably mostly because of the drought conditions we've had for so long. There's a few nice trees, but not as vibrant as some years. So yeah, we're actually approaching Timberman Road. I guess kind of the area that this park's named after, Timberman Ridge, which is basically what we've come down from. You know, this for Ohio, this would be considered a ridge. But yeah, you can look through the opening here, and you can see the house, the old house. I think that was the Fitton family, or that was a Fitton family foundation, I believe. But there's the parking lot is up that way. But we're going to keep heading down towards the road, if Duchess agrees to that. She's busy checking some scents out here. What you got there, Duchess? What do you smell? Alright, Duchess froze here a little bit. It's like she's either smelling or seeing something. Just kind of looking off that way, and honestly I have no idea what she's looking at. Being a human, I just don't have the senses that she does. But she's like detecting something. I just made her just stop and freeze and point right at it. Alright. Oh, what we got here? Buzzard flying overhead. I don't know if that's showing up on here or not. There's some very old looking trees. I've seen better days. Still kind of cool in their own way. It's really a beautiful day. I'm not even sure what the temperature is. It may or may not even be 60. But I'm in my shorts and a short sleeve shirt anyway, because it doesn't really bother me that much. I grew up in a little colder climate. Not that far north of here, but far enough. What's the word, Duchess? You're just trying to figure out where you're at, aren't you? Yeah. She's enjoying this. I think she's going to have a good nap later. Alright, so yeah, we're almost out to Timberman Road, and it does look like this paved trail curves over and kind of heads off towards the educational center area. So we're gonna follow that today. I haven't done that yet. Let's just see where this goes. I think when you add up all the trails that they have in just this park alone, there's several miles. So you could really spend a good afternoon or morning walking through here. It looks like they may even have like a little bridge. It's like a little wooden bridge. Oh, that's very cool. Yeah, it looks like we got a stream. And it looks like it's sturdy enough. Alright, so there we got Timberman Road, and we're just going to keep heading this way, see where it goes. Alright, so there's, I guess, what they call like their education center. And this trail is going to curve around, kind of head back towards the direction but we came from, except it looks like it's going to go around the back. There's no number on this marker, but I do have a trail marker. So we're going to keep going here. I think I might have walked down part of this in the winter time a couple years ago. Hey, Duchess. Are you ready? Are you still sniffing? Alright, we're approaching a tree line here. Looks like we've got the education center, which used to be a house over there. We're coming around another marker. These are the trail colors, which I'd actually have to be looking at a map. I do have an application. I can spin around here. Sorry, that just kind of wrapped me up in all of her excitement. There is an app that I got. It's called Outer Spatial. I'll have to bring it up on my phone and then I'll correct myself later if I'm wrong. But apparently a lot of these park maps are in that, and you can do some live tracking. So if you don't have a paper map or you didn't download the PDF from the Butler County Metro Park page, they do have a lot of the trail data in that app. And again, I think it's called Outer Spatial. I will look it up and check it. Yeah, I was going to check it. The app is Outer Spatial. I went to bring it up to see if it would show me where I am live, but looks like it's wanting to check for updates to the community. So I'm not sure exactly what that means, but if it does come up at some point during our walk, I will at least show it to you. There was a QR code somewhere on one of the maps at the beginning of one of these trails that listed this app. Alright, so to give you a little perspective, we came around where see the tree line over there, and we went all the way down the road and then over this way towards the education center, and now this little mode trail is leading us back up. And I think eventually this is going to run into the paved trail, which I'm going to see if I can avoid it today since I have Duchess, but we'll see what we have up here. Okay, we're coming up to a little fork in the road, I guess. This is marker number 18. Looks like we have pink and yellow. So we could go that way. I have a feeling that might be going to the little observation platform area. And then this way probably also goes back the same way. We'll go to the right, I think. So yeah, I don't know if it's showing up on the camera, but we are actually going uphill a little bit. It's not bad. I mean, this is Ohio, right? But we're heading up towards, I guess, where the top of Timberman Ridge would be. Eventually should get us up to the paved trail. Okay, we're up here to marker 19 now. There's a familiar bench. If we went left, that would take us up to the paved trail, but my idea is I want to kind of stay off of that a little bit because there's probably going to be a lot of walkers up there. And I'm just wanting to enjoy this kind of by myself with Duchess. What do you think, Dutch? And of course I'm sharing it with all you guys too. So now we're actually heading back downhill, and we should intersect the trail. That'll take us back towards the pond area where we started. All right, that's just, oh, she stops about every 20 feet as she smells something, so she's in her zone today, and that's awesome. She was looking a little bored earlier, sitting on her little bed, and I think she was raring to get out and use up some of that energy she still has as a 9-year-old. She's a very spunky girl. Isn't that right, Duchess? Hey, here's where we started to go down along the meadow here. I'm thinking they called this the Lower Meadow Trail. Again, I don't have the maps in front of me. But we're going to head back this way. This is where we were. And now we're heading back. This should lead us back towards that pond. Okay, we're almost back to the pond. If we would have gone 180 degrees from where we're at, we would have gone up to the paved walking trail. This is, okay, marker 21. Yellow, white, orange, and then there's a P for parking here. Okay, well, yeah, back to the pond. Doesn't look like anybody's here on a Saturday afternoon. At least over here, so really nice. What do you think, Dutch? Pretty nice, huh?